Let's do this! Greetings, fellow Vita fans. This is James with PS Vita at 2 a.m. coming at you once again with another exciting video. And if you're new here and love everything PlayStation Vita, don't forget to subscribe. Let the good times roll is what our little handheld is constantly telling us. And although we are in, the second week of 2020 or week and a half-ish or something like that? I don't know. You guys know how I am with math. The news and games do just not stop, or just don't stop, or, hi, my name is James and English is my first language. Now, let the games begin. First up, we'll talk about, well, it wouldn't be a news video if I wasn't talking about Jess's enamel pins and stickers now, would it? And I'm gonna talk about that. However, what I failed to mention in last week's video, because I wasn't aware of it at the time, or maybe I was drunk off the Vita from that sales video still, I don't know. She has started an official Kickstarter for the pins and stickers, as you can see here. And as you can also see, she has already blown over past her goal tier. If you're looking to support her though, I will have a link down to her Kickstarter in the video description below where you can support her. We gotta stick together, Vita community. I was just kidding about being drunk, by the way. Another interesting tidbit here of news is that Sony recently has celebrated their 25th year of celebrating the PlayStation Vita brand, and believe it or not, the Vita was included in it. What? You mean the Vita was actually a PlayStation brand at one time? Yeah, maybe dreams do come true. Maybe wishes are possible. Maybe the Vita can be revived. Nah, probably not. Why you toy with my emotions, Sony? Oh well, it was nice to see it get acknowledged at least. For some physical news now, oh yeah, that's still a thing. Metagal and Knightin both got physical releases from PlayAsia, and I really like that happened. Although this probably doesn't come as news to many because I already covered it in a previous video. Just pretend like you didn't know. Metagal is a Mega Man clone and Knightin is a Zelda clone. Is it kind of a coincidence that we got two clones in 1 week here? Planets lighting up or something again? Anywho, the thing that made this stand out is that, believe it or not, Metagal sold out in 1 day. Yeah, that's a big deal for a PlayStation Vita release. In fact, I haven't seen that happen, off the top of my head of course, since both Ghoul Boy and that other game that I can't seem to remember at the moment, so I'll probably just insert a photo right here after I finish editing this section and thus remember it. And who knows, by the time that this video actually gets released, Knightin might be gone as well. Goes to show that PlayAsia is starting to slowly but surely get the attention of other Vita collectors out there. Or it could just be because of the hot anime girls and Mega Man clone game, I don't know. Eastasiasoft has a brand new upcoming PlayStation Vita game that is going to be launching sometime this month in January, and they wouldn't tell me what it was. All we know so far is that it is a horror adventure themed game. Could it possibly be? Nah, that's just wishful thinking on my part. But as soon as I do find out what the game is this month, I'll be sure to add it down in the description below, or maybe I'll just include it in next week's video. One or the other. Although before I move on to the next section, I will say one thing. I am almost 100% positive it is Red Bow, a game that I had previously talked about in a previous video due to a trophy leak. So even though they wouldn't say 100% for sure, from what I understand this game is coming in January, so yeah, that's too much of a coincidence. Granted, I do believe Rodaleka Games is the publisher behind this, but hey, I can wishful think, right? You and your secrets, Eastasiasoft. One game I wanted to cover just real quickly because I don't even think I've ever mentioned it in the 2 years I've been doing this channel. This is Death Tales. After talking about survival horror and now death, this is beginning to be quite a dark episode now, isn't it? This game was previously announced like many years ago, and from what I understand, it's still supposedly going to be coming in the year 2020. Although, judging by the past, we'll just have to see how that ends up. Just thought I'd create some awareness for y'all. Now let's talk about new releases and... You know, I think they're doing it intentionally at this point, aren't they? They're breeding, man. There's no stopping them. Well, here's another Pick-a-Pix game. This is called Link-a-Pix Deluxe. I don't care. Link-a-Pix is a clue linking puzzle where every grid has a picture hidden inside, like the 20 zillion that have come before it. The aim is to reveal the picture by painting paths to link the clues. Connect pairs of clues which have all the same color and number. The numbers show the length of the line which will connect them. Ooh. Y'all impressed by that? Me neither. Let's move on. Oh yeah, I guess I should mention that this game will be available in both the West and Asia, which is kind of unexpected, on January 7th, 2020. Okay, now let's move on. Now for a teensy-weensy bit of Japanese news, Asian news, you know what I mean. You all are getting another game as well, and I'm kind of jealous. Well, actually, no, I'm not really, because of the game that you're actually getting. This is Plague Road, which probably has my vote for one of my least favorite Vita games out there. Well, unless you include the game series I just talked about before this. The game was just too clunky for me personally. However, for those of you who are interested in this title, rescue survivors, fight monsters, and explore a once great city fallen to plague in a dark fantasy game combining turn-based tactical strategy and roguelike elements as well. Thus, if you're looking for an adventure, RPG, indie, and strategy game, I guess you might want to pick this up. I don't know. I didn't like it very much. Two games I'm not a fan of to end the video on. I think it's gonna rain tomorrow. Anyway, January 10th is when you can pick this game up in Japan. Well, that is it. And please, Eastasiasoft and Rodelaika Games too, anybody, give us Redbow very soon to wash my mouth off of the taste of the other two games I had to talk about towards the end of this video. But let me know what games interest you this week, or what tidbits and so on. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. Hey, you know that video that you just finished watching? It's been brought to you by some people. Oh yeah, and those people are Reiko Star, Matt Fox, Larry Anderson, Rodrigo Vera, Sculpture Tugel TCG, Adam Theory, Aaron Swanson, Mario Cruz, Jelle, Heston Joseph, Pierce Sterner, E-Rock, Kevin Enright, Buzz Sayin, JR, Jared Haddo, Richard Cruz, Dennis R. Huggins Jr., Joshua Williams, Kyle Brooks, Saul Ramirez, Ruben Gutierrez, Adam Sondi, Phantom XRS, BMF, and Hero Acer. If you yourself would be interested in supporting the channel, check the links down in the description below. Come on, Redbow. Come on, Redbow. Come on, Redbow. Come on, Redbow. Come on, Redbow.